So this month's cooking is all for the boys.
So welcome back to another episode of Catholic Cooking, where each month we try a different recipe from a different Catholic cookbook.
Last month we featured a cookbook written by a nun, so this month we have Daily Bread, a cookbook that's not written by a priest, but it is written for priests to help them learn how to cook, and it's such a really neat book. We'll get into all of that later.
And from that cookbook we are trying chess pie, which we've never made, never tried, I've never even heard of, so this should be interesting.
But it's funny, in looking through all the recipes in this book, we each wrote down separately a list of potential candidates to try, and we both had chess pie on our list, so there you go.
We're also going to be trying 2 other recipes from 2 other cookbooks, as we do. And the first recipe is from this one, A Man, a Can, a Plan, which is a very interesting cookbook because it's a board book for some reason.
Yeah, I love this cookbook. It is just so funny. It is a board book, so you don't see those very often. And from that one, we are trying the Hush Piggies recipe, which looks very interesting. That's all I'll say.
And then the other cookbook is The Best of Mr. Food Cookin' Quickies. And from this one, we are going to be trying the chili and cheese popcorn.
We love popcorn here. It is a staple, but we usually just eat it plain, popcorn with salt. So we're shaking things up today. But this book says the recipe's, it's so good. So we're going to try it. We're taking their word for it. It could be a very unusual day in the kitchen.
But it can't be worse than last month with the stale bread pie. So here we go.
We're starting with the chess pie today, but we want to talk about our cookbook a little bit first, the Daily Bread. This was published in 2014 when Father Ronald Knott was working at the St. Meinrad Seminary in Indiana.
And he was in charge of helping the priests transition out of seminary and into the working world, as well as helping pastors living alone and international priests coming to the U.S. for the first time.
So in working with all of these men, one thing he noted was that the majority of them had no idea how to even cook simple, healthy meals.
And so out of that, the St. John Vianney Center was born, where priests could come and be taught how to cook.
We love that idea so much. This teaching kitchen has 12 seats around 2 different stoves, and the cookbook has everything you need to know laid out very handily, and it even has pictures of even the most basic things. So we think it's a big winner.
And we did want to give you a look inside this cookbook.
Okay, so we wanted to give you a quick look inside the book. So you can see from the table of contents, there's a pretty extensive list of recipes. There's a nice letter from Father Knott explaining how the idea for the book came about. So we really like how it gives clear directions for cooking. For example, it shows the difference between chopped, coarse chopped, rough chopped, diced, or minced. We like how all the pictures that it has, especially of the kitchen knives. We think that the guys are really like the picture of the knives and all the different instruments. The recipes really walk you through exactly what you need to do. We like how there's an inspirational quote here at the top of every recipe, and then it tells you how long it's going to take, how many servings. It really provides everything that a new chef is going to want or need to know. Some of the recipes even tell you what tools you're going to need right here. The week of suppers here at the back is one of our very favorite features. It tells you if you have 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, what you can make. And we really like how it has beef Monday, chicken Tuesday, pork Wednesday, pasta Thursday, and seafood Friday. So taken all together, we think it's one of the best recipe books that we have seen for a beginner chef. And we think you could even use this for a fun year of cooking if you homeschool. You could count that as home economics credit. So it's just a really neat concept, a great idea, and just super, super well done. So we love the book. We do think that chess pie is a little bit unusual. How many priests are out there making chess pie? We don't know, but if yours is, let us know in the comments.
And to make the pie, you will need a pie crust. We just bought ours frozen, but you could make your own if you want. Then eggs, flour, sugar, milk, vinegar, cornmeal, butter, and vanilla.
Also lemon juice, which is optional. We're debating, maybe we'll add it, we'll see.
So we started by pre-baking our pie crust, which proved to be challenging for us for some reason. Just something with the beans being on there as a weight to keep it from shrinking. We were struggling to get the bottom to cook all the way, but we eventually got to good enough in the end. And then for our filling, we just mixed the sugar and butter in the mixer along with the flour and milk. Added in the cornmeal and the vinegar, some vanilla, and the eggs, and then we just let that go, mix it all up, and put that into the pie crust. We very precariously transferred this onto a pan and put it in the oven, and then we just let that bake, covered the edges part of the way through, and this was the finished result.
Now on to the Hush Piggy recipe from A Man, a Can, and a Plan. We love this book so much. It's just such a hoot. It has the board book pages, and then it has bright, colorful illustrations, and it also has a whole section devoted to recipes using beer.
And it is broken down into different sections like that, including one for SpaghettiOs, of all things.
Which are not as unhealthy as you think. The author has a little blurb here about all the protein that they have and the fiber. So there you go. When we saw the Hush Piggy recipe, we knew we wanted to try it because we love corn dogs here, but they're not the healthiest food out there. Maybe this will be a healthier version. We don't know, but we're going to give it a shot.
And to make this one, you need cornbread mix, milk, ham, an egg, and some corn. So we put our ham into a bowl and then added the mix on top of that. Then added our egg and the milk, the corn, and then we just mixed all of those together and just put it in a greased pan and then put that in the oven. And this is it when it was done.
And then finally, we are wrapping up with trying the chili and cheese popcorn from Mr. Food's Cooking Quickies, which if this turns out, it could be a tasty snack for our Catholic Cinema Sunday.
And so for this one, of course, you're going to need popcorn. We're going to make ours, but the recipe just calls for microwave popcorn.
8 cups.
And then for the chili cheese part, you need Parmesan cheese, and then you need salt, garlic powder, paprika, red pepper, and chili powder. So of course we started first by just making our popcorn, and we did do it, like we said, with fresh homemade popcorn, just using our popcorn pot. So we dumped that out, and then we mixed the cheese together along with all of the different seasonings. We mixed that up and then sort of sectioned out 8 cups of popcorn. And then we added the seasoning and mixed it all together.
It's our favorite part of the video, maybe, the taste testing time.
So we're going to start with the popcorn.
You're supposed to use microwave popcorn and then put the toppings in the bag and shake it, so I guess it would be more melty, which we didn't do because we're not big microwave popcorn fans, so it might not be
quite the same. We might not get the melted cheese effect, but
it's fine.
If it tastes good.
If it tastes good, it's fine. Okay.
Very light flavor.
Doesn't appear to have very much flavor at all. That's disappointing.
I really think this hinges on the microwave popcorn thing. Because with that, you might get some butter, maybe.
Right, the butter flavored, yeah.
Butter flavor, which then pick up the seasoning, coat it more thoroughly.
But we could try putting some melted butter on here, and then maybe that will melt the cheese. We'll try that. Okay, we're doing some salvage. I mean, you could do microwave popcorn. I have nothing against that. I've certainly eaten enough of it in my lifetime, but just something about stovetop popcorn is so much better. So we'll see if this helps the coating stick. Maybe help the cheese melt a little bit. Let's try it. Nope, no, not really it. Maybe it
We're
is.
getting the taste of the butter, which tastes nice, but
Maybe we'll try some salt. Okay, and our third attempt. Okay, yeah. Definitely needed more salt, and the butter is helping the seasoning stick on. And it's kind of hot.
it doesn't taste like.
I think it tastes spicy now.
Where are you getting spicy?
I taste the chili powder and the red pepper, but maybe I'm more sensitive to spices. I don't know.
Taste it.
Ooh, I feel like it's really spicy.
It's not spicy. I just taste butter and salt.
We have an independent taste tester today, not Bishop Beagle, but an actual person who tried it, who said that Kate is right. It just tastes like butter and salt.
It doesn't taste. I don't taste the spices. I tasted them at first, and now they're gone.
I taste the spices. I taste that chili powder. Maybe I'm just a super taster. I don't know. If you try this recipe at home, let us know what you think. All right, now we're on to the Hush Piggy casserole. I really want this to be good because I love corn dogs. We'll see. Looks good. I can smell the corn.
Cornbread with corn and ham.
I think it's good.
It's good. Not extraordinary, but it's good.
We might could have cooked it a little bit longer, but I think also having just eaten the spicy popcorn, I think my taste buds are kind of, I think this might be even better the next day.
Yeah.
I think it might be better the next day. It's good. I like the sweetness of the honey cornbread, but you could probably cut up hot dogs or, you know, whatever you
You
had.
could put a lot of different things into here very easily. Spice it up a little bit.
Good for a quick, easy dinner. All right, it is time to taste the pie. Here it is. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells really good. So we have two things here. I don't know, like, is this even a pie cutter? I don't know what this is. It's got like a sharp edge here, and then this looks more traditional, but I don't know. I don't know.
Why is this even a question?
Okay. The pie crust on the bottom is a little bit interesting. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's fine. Here we go. It's very good. It's very sweet. I don't know how to describe it quite.
It's a weird texture.
It's almost like rice pudding with no rice in it. This one definitely turned out. I like this type of dessert. I think it's fabulous.
All right, so now for the question we always ask. Which one was the winner of today's lineup?
I'm going with the pie all the way.
I will join you.
I like cornmeal stuff. I thought the pie was definitely different and extremely delicious.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I would put the man can plan recipe second, whatever that was called.
The Hush Piggy
Hush
recipe,
Piggies.
right? And then last place, we're sorry, popcorn. As much as we love popcorn here, it just wasn't that great.
No. Maybe that was the fault of not using microwave popcorn. Maybe we'll have to try it again some other day.
Right.
But
Were we really fair to the recipe by not using the microwave popcorn? Maybe the melted cheese from the heat of the bag, maybe that would have been better. But I don't know. But stovetop popcorn is just way better than microwave. So for now, I think we'll just stick with our just plain salted popcorn. Oh, the classic. Okay. So this is a really cool book. I don't know, for some reason, I just can't see any of our priests making chess pie though. I don't know.
it definitely would be a unique dessert to bring. But
our priests don't bring food to potlucks. You know, our priests.
that we've ever seen.
Yeah, well, that's true. We've never
We've never
seen.
seen it.
We did have one priest who cooked, but we never saw him cook. It's a pretty big parish, though. So,
But either way, this is a great concept.
yeah,
They can at least cook for themselves.
Yeah, this is such a great concept.
So-
Yeah, and the pie was easy to make, super easy.
Mhm.
I mean, once you got past the crust.
That was on us though.
But having done the crust once, you're going to know exactly what to do next time. So, yeah. All right.
So it was good. So that was our Catholic cooking for July.
A man, a can, and a plan. Best title.
Yes, definitely way better than last month, that's for sure.
So we hope you enjoyed today's video. Let us know in the comments which of the 3 recipes was your favorite. What would you try?
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.